I mean,
Oh,
to be fair,
sound good now.
Beefy doesn't really talk about himself, and I can't really talk about myself because I don't really know a lot about my past. So it might just be it doesn't really come up.
That was the
true, but I guess
again.
it has to come up now. So I'm not from here.
Oh, you mentioned that you're from the elemental plane of fire.
Yeah, firewood, right?
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah,
firewood.
Yeah, firewood.
Is that canon?
That's what Fifi thinks.
Firewood. That's the name of the place you're from.
Yeah. So I'm from the elemental plane. I'm from the capital Firewood. And my dad may be in charge of that portion of the elemental plane, because as you know, it is shared with the other elements. They're just broken up into different sects, I guess. It's weird and complicated. I didn't really pay attention in class that much. But your dad is my dad.
Your dad controls the entire fire plane?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But we don't have the best relationship because I'm obviously not a full elemental.
Well, that's his fault for sticking his dick in mortal.
That's what I kept on saying, but I was essentially ignored for the most part. More like locked away. I didn't have any right as a monarch, I guess y'all would say.
Like the butterfly?
Think king, royalty.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't have any claim because I'm not a full elemental like my siblings. Fuck them. So I was ignored. I wasn't allowed outside of the castle grounds because mortal Genasi usually stay with their mortal parent. They usually can't sustain themselves in the pure elemental plane. I don't know why. I don't know where my mom is. He won't answer me when I ask. And yeah, but I had to run away. It was kind of a mess as I was leaving, since no one was supposed to know about me. And I sort of just ran here. And I think they're after me. I don't think they know I'm here. But they might know now, since I did this.
Since you sacked their temple,
maybe this temple and these worshippers are like super small. You know, like maybe they're not even on my dad's radar. So like, I don't have anything to worry about. I don't have anything to worry about. He's not. He can't know. He doesn't care. Like he's so big. Like he's a whole elemental. Why would?
Well, they did say that this temple found like 50, 60 years ago found older writings that they wanted to have a more peaceful life. So it might be that he's abandoned them already.
Exactly. And my dad is not peaceful at all.
So wait, if he's not peaceful, then where did these writings come from?
I don't know.
That's probably something to ask the people in the temple.
That's a good point.
But yeah, that's all for now. No more talking about myself.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear you got the princess treatment, though. Yeah, locked away in the tallest tower.
Yeah.
I wish it was the tallest tower. At least I would be able to see something. It was like
Did a
like a
handsome
room.
prince come and rescue you?
Eventually.
Yay!
But no more talking about myself. Let's go into the temple.
Was he from the Water Kingdom? And your dad was like, "No, fire and water don't mix," and you had a big lake. You know, like, oh, you can't be together because of this thing, and you're like, "Fuck you, Dad."
I really, it all happened just a couple of years ago. I
Oh, okay.
don't really want to talk about it.
I'm sorry, man.
If I ever remember anything about my past, I'll let you know.
Hey, you could burn this
Cool.
place down if you want. It'll be fun. We can slaughter.
Yeah,
know
for
what
a
the
fire temple, there's not a lot of fire. I mean, there's the usual amount, really.
Yeah, interesting. Well, I guess it would be expensive, wouldn't it?
Which
I guess
entrance are you
so.
going to go down? This big
Oh.
one or like this small little one?
Well, Nepezi, you're in the lead.
Oh,
What?
why do I
Oh,
gotta
shit.
be in the lead?
Oh no, Fishy, I'm so sorry. Let
Oh,
me
it's
just.
gonna-
Stop! You're gonna fall.
Ah! Oh, fuck!
What
Let
the
me
hell?
open edit mode for a second.
If you're not a fire genasi, you. Oh, God. There we go.
Dave, you need to.
So are we going through this big entrance, or? Yeah, man, they really train you up.
Hang on. I'm just placing some floors so that doesn't happen again.
I'm so
So do you want to take the big entrance or the little entrance?
Little.
knowing the peasant
Alright.
both?
We'll need to go back around then.
Why? Why can't we?
Because this is the little one.
Well, you
Go
said the
across.
little entrance. This is the big entrance. Isn't the little entrance around the corner?
Yeah, this is the big entrance.
Oh well, we're already here. Might as
Fifi
well.
runs ahead.
Oh, alright.
Would you like to do a perception check?
Yes.
Wait, just Fifi.
No, all three of you.
Roll.
Oh, that's a nat one, so 2.
Oh. Yeah, you just see that there's this big entrance.
Oh, hold on. D&D Beyond is doing that thing.
That's fine.
19.
You know what it's like.
Okay, I got a 4.
Man, the pews are so tiny.
I don't know why it's something weird.
They're just like, look at how tiny these pews are.
Oh my god, the farting bugs have followed you.
I know, right? I heard them earlier.
Look how tiny these pews are.
Who would sit here?
Like, gnome worshippers, maybe?
Oh, maybe you're not
Maybe.
meant to sit in them. They just separate and you like sit on your knees or something.
Oh, that's still weird.
Yeah.
Excuse me, miss. Miss?
There we go, sorry. She turns around and says, "Oh, it's you! You came back!"
No. Wait. I'm sorry.
Wow, you actually apologize?
I know, it hurt a lot.
You okay? Like,
We have our bell back, please.
That's
That
what-
little cat man. He stole our bell.
BM question?
Yes.
What species is this?
I'm gonna say it's a water genasi.
Oh, well, that's that's a thing. Alright.
I mean, technically, like, by like Tailspire, it's a ghost, but I'm saying it's a water genasi.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, like, that's cool. It's just, it's kind of funny that the fire god is, yeah.
Yeah, we would like our bell back. Actually, do you want come up into my office, please? I would like to talk to you.
Sure.
As long as we can talk.
You
Oh,
float
God.
very gracefully.
Thank you.
Can I roll to see if I'm into this person?
Yeah, sure. Oh, also, some of your
nah,
guests
that's
are still
poor.
here.
Yes.
I would like for you to, usher them out if possible. They won't leave. They've been here all night. And you come up here and you see almost full banquet tables. It looks as if they've been emptied and refilled multiple times, and now these remaining skeletons and frog people are like picking off what's left. Like, obviously, we have to be hospitable to here, but we usually expect people gone by the morning, and they're still here.
Yeah, I mean the ghosts are even partying still. Look at those two holding the chalice up.
Y'all gotta get out.
One of the skeletons vomits on the floor.
Oh. Y'all don't have security?
Oh, oops, why are these floating?
Floating beer jug.
The ghost
tables.
guess. Yeah, the invisible table.
I'm just going to get rid of them. I don't know why they're floating.
Wait,
ghost guess.
why did I take a bell?
I feel
Hello,
like
Mr.
that's what we're gonna talk about in the office.
Hello, Mr. Frog.
Hey.
Do you know what happened here yesterday?
The frog sees you and goes, oh, Mr. Nepezi, you're back! Last night you just ran after the ceremony. We were so worried that Scrungle had done something to upset you.
They got married?
Who's Scrungle? It's just that
your
party.
Your new husband.
Oh,
Husband.
How did you forget his name?
I thought it was wife.
I thought yeah. Oh God,
no,
wife.
Oh,
Definitely a male. He has sired a large amount of our community.
maybe mother is just a title because he has so many kids.
Of course, that makes much more sense. I mean, I still wouldn't have married him.
We don't tend to call him mother. We tend to call him your my liege or my lord or sir.
Yeah,
So what were Gnolls talking about?
I'm afraid we don't really have gnolls in our swampwood.
I promised to marry 2 people in one night.
Pardon? You promised yourself to someone else?
It seems like I've been promising myself to the entire town.
Well,
Wait.
I was there for the ceremony, so I know that your marriage to our Scrungle is definitely legitimate.
Okay, well that's good. But
where's he now?
I imagine he'd be waiting for you back home.
Nepezi.
In Dampwood.
Yeah, we sidebar. Yeah, yeah.
Do you think perhaps hold on, I'm just gonna confirm something. By the way, you said you had no gnolls in your group. Is that because there's some sort of issue between you and the gnolls, or is it like?
Oh, no, not really. They just they don't really like Dampwood very much. It's the water messes with their fur. You know, the
Okay.
swamp area.
All right. No. Okay.
We did have one live with us for a little while, but he started to grow mold. And he soon, they soon scurried off.
Oh, was it a lady? No.
Well, it's their gender can be a little bit confusing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not entirely sure, so we try to go by they, them.
That's fair enough.
Want to end up accidentally insulting somebody.
It's very thoughtful.
Yeah, not as easy to tell.
I'm gonna sidebar with Nepezi again. I initially thought maybe they were using your image so that they could get married and run away together. like that they enchanted one, like the frog people enchanted the knoll. Okay, so the frog male would have enchanted the frog people to see the knoll lady as you, and the knoll lady would have enchanted the knoll people to see the frog man as you. And so that way they could get married and run away. But since everything's cool, maybe not.
But just to make sure, you're saying that you were thinking that they framed me to cover up that they were getting married.
Yeah. Either that or you tried to parent trap them for some reason.
But that's not how the parent trap works. You don't try to use yourself in the parent trap. You just use the parents.
I've never actually seen that play. I was just hoping I could swing and hit.
One of the skeletons behind you goes, "I've seen that play! I love it! Woo!" And then just like downs a beer.
The most baffling thing about all of this is that the more we find out, the more I'm finding it impossible that we did this all in just a couple hours and then walked back to town in the morning.
I'm wondering if this wasn't a situation, because you know how Fifi dressed up the cat to look like him?
Yeah.
Do you think maybe we dressed somebody else up to look like you, and then we just had a random pile of bones to stand in for me?
Who looks like me, though?
I don't know.
Like a campfire.
I mean, we could have just put, like...
I still like that campfire theory. That's still a good theory.
Yeah, it might just be a random campfire going around claiming to be you.
Should we go visit, what was it? Where do you live?
Oh, you addressing the
Firewood
frog person?
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, well, you should know, of course. You visited there last night. I live in Dampwood. I can show you there if you'd like.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Just in case you've forgotten.
Should we go see your
next
your
to
husband?
Mushroomwood.
Also
Nancy from the door, kind of like she's overhearing your conversation, just goes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like
guess
clears her throat.
I guess we'll just put this on the list of things we have to do today.
Excuse me, miss. Would you say, was there a knoll here earlier that was looking to get married?
No, we haven't seen gnolls in quite a while.
Oh, okay. So where did those gnolls?
Yeah, that Knowles part is really confusing. But also, DM, I had to close out my Tailspire, and
Yeah, I noticed.
it just says waiting on GM. Do I have
right,
to?
okay.
Am I supposed to be booted to the map, or you do it?
I'm gonna summon the players to the board, and Bruce wants to go outside again. Bruce, we are streaming right now. We don't have time for your shenanigans.
And it's also 2:40.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so we've only got like 15-20 minutes. Actually, no, sorry. It'd be, about 20 minutes until we finish, right?
Yep.
Right, okay, that's absolutely fine. I was not expecting to finish this game. We're not going to finish this game. I wasn't expecting to.
We did end up losing an hour because of the time shift.
That's true. I totally forgot that you guys had changed time.
Yeah, well, it's kind of weird to do it at different times, you know?
Yeah. Do you want to play for another 20 minutes and then that's it? Or do you want to end the stream now?
20 minutes, that's enough for the convo with the water genasi.
Alright.
Yeah, okay, brilliant.
Also, Dave, you never told me you were Tumblring out the live stream, so I didn't retweet it.
Oh shit, sorry, I forgot.
That's alright.
I put it on Discord.
Yeah.
The water genasi enters the room and sees one of the random skeletons And she goes, we're not supposed to be in here. And the skeleton just goes, we're a party. Where is everybody? I gotta get drunker. And then
it's the next day. Go home.
Wait, skeletons can't get drunk.
I know.
Ah, I see. Next party's at the Naked Orc.
She walks in and she sits behind her desk. And she sort of nods her head at the other water genasi in the room, and she wanders out. Oh, if I can see. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, she wanders out. So the water genasi sits down at the her desk and then goes, okay, so last night you came to our temple, paid for we had a lovely ceremony, beautiful couple, and then the after party got a little intense. I think everybody can agree. Little bit.
What if we remembered it?
Yes, in all honesty, we have a working theory that we may have been framed. We woke up in our hometown bar with no memories, and we have been trying to backtrack all morning.
Well, I'm afraid I'm 100% sure that you are the person who got married in this temple last night. There is no way that you are a fake. And she pulls out a scroll of paper and shows you it, and it's what's it called? The book that you have to sign when you get married.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That book.
She unfurls that and shows you your own signature next to a smudge of black ink in the shape of an S. So that's your signature, correct?
That is my signature, but I'm telling
and then
you.
That's your partner's. That's your new husband's. Next.
How legally binding was this marriage?
Incredibly.
God damn it.
Wait, you guys just do shotgun weddings?
I wouldn't really call it a shotgun wedding. Sprungle has been he's had the date reserved for months.
We didn't even know he was a person until about 2 minutes ago.
I was taken advantage of.
Wait,
Yeah, fully.
That's the case. I'm afraid we weren't aware of.
does Scrungle have the ring?
He
Yes,
most likely has the
Sprungle
ring.
does have a ring, yes. It's very, very. I'm honestly, I'm surprised you were able to find a ring that fit him as well as it did.
Ah,
It was actually an anklet.
How that explains the size. It was very, very beautiful. I'm pretty sure it was diamond encrusted.
oh, okay. We know where
But
next
it
stop.
seems like we have to go talk to him.
Why?
We would also like our bell back, thank you. If you could arrange that,
Yeah, sure.
No problem.
Mr. Lestron. We would like our bell back, please.
Yeah,
I have a question.
I can do that.
I have a question. Scrungle, did he know who he was marrying, or did he just have like the date reserved?
Oh, he just had the date reserved. We don't tend to pry into the private life of royalty like that.
But there was no
Royalty.
like excitement about, like the person he was getting together with.
If they ask us, if we're asked to be discreet about it, then we don't accept.
Oh.
And we've got to be we've got to be careful with that kind of thing. We don't want the paparazzi catching wind of what's happening, you know.
So you were asked to be discreet, though.
Messy. Yes, they didn't even they didn't want us to put it down, to put names down until the actual day. That's why.
Another question for you. We're trying to find out more about this place, and we were told that your doctrine changed about 60 years ago because of some materials that were found.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly right.
Can we know more about that? What did these papers say?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to say to people outside of the church.
Well, we have news for you, right? Right?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh yeah. Of course, that makes sense.
Yeah. We like to keep private information private.
I'm gonna let Bruce
I'm
out.
sure you can understand.
Okay, but your whole doctrine changed. I mean,
Not entirely. We just shifted a little bit.
weren't you a warlike people?
Well, not exactly warlike, but we were offensive, and we simply shifted away from that. So that we don't. We're more defensive now.
And I also have to ask, excuse me if this may come off as rude, but a water genasi at the Temple of Eternal Flame?
Yes, I know, it does seem quite funny, doesn't it? I was actually born here. I grew up here as an orphan.
Oh, okay.
I lean
Grew into the role.
I lean into Nepezi. Do you think this is your sister?
I hope it isn't. If it is, my mom got around.
You also got a thing for elementals.
I know.
Man, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
That's a little bit of a personal question. I'm old enough. Let's say that. I'm old enough.
But you're not old enough to have been there when the doctrine changed over? Like, like there yourself?
Yes, that's right.
You were, or you weren't?
No, I wasn't. Sorry, I didn't mean to miscommunicate there. No, I wasn't here when the doctrine changed.
Oh, okay.
How long would you say you've been working here, though? Like, as a
I've been in the temple service for practically all of my life. I think I got my first real assignment when I was about 13 years old.
13? That's pretty young.
Well,
That's
I
very impressive.
So, but I was very responsible teenager. And they saw fit to give me more duties.
Oh wow, that's actually very impressive.
Thank you. A lot of people they don't really understand how life-changing it is, how important it is to be in this kind of a role. I've known nothing else my entire life.
Well, I'd imagine. I mean, and so did you opt to do like marriage ceremonies, or is that just part of the role you were given?
No, it's one of the things I volunteered to do. It's my favourite part of the job. I love bringing people together.
Oh, that's sweet. Well, when would you say you figured out that was like a really big portion of what you enjoy doing?
Oh, I was probably about 19 when I
really
it was before I turned 20. I decided that's what I wanted to do.
What is scrotum? What's scrotum's relationship with the with the church. How long has he been? The Scrongle. My dear Scrongle. How long has he been a member of the temple?
He's been a member. I wouldn't really say he was a member of the temple. He's the royal of the nearby Swampwood. So we kind of work in tandem quite a lot. They don't have their own church, so they tend to come here for a lot of their religious ceremonies, and we just we let them. They're quite nice people.
Did she say the Royal of Sapwood or Sapwood? Swampwood. Okay.
And would you? Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
I was just gonna be like, okay. Like we should go.
So, are they all worshippers of the eternal flame?
Well, most of them don't actually worship the eternal flame. They're not really into all of that. They just need a place to go.
I understand.
And we just leave them to it. We figure, they're not doing us any harm.
Oh, how long have you been officiating frog type marriages, by the way?
Oh, as long as I can remember. Really, they're very lovely people.
Oh, nice. Is there anything?
A water genasi, I kind of feel a little bit of kindred spirit with them.
Oh, that makes sense.
They're from
yeah.
the swamp, and I'm a water genasi. It kind of fits.
Yeah, that works. I mean, I totally get it.
So, I'm going to bring back that bell. Hopefully, they know where that is.
It's very important, or else we won't be able to call our followers.
I've actually been looking for a bit of a place. Obviously, not setting a date or anything, but I have been looking for a bit of a place for my own eventual future ceremony. I'm mostly just
getting hitched.
Well, at some points, it's still on the rocks, but I'm mostly just looking for somebody who's been in the game long enough to be able to handle an undead ceremony, which is requires some different vows. The whole death to his part doesn't really work. How long would you say that you've been officiating marriages for?
Oh, I couldn't say exactly how long.
Rough guesstimate.
Quite a while.
Okay.
Over under a decade.
For a little over a decade, perhaps.
Oh, okay, that's a fair amount. I'd say that's fairly well practiced.
Should we what?
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your time. We'll go get you your bell back as soon as possible.
Please return our bell.
Nepezi, have you seen their bell? Did I bring it anywhere?
Last I saw it, you were dragging it down the steps.
I was asking Nepezi in whispers.
Picturing you're a thunk ring.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll get that then. Starts to leave.
How big is this bell?
Person-sized.
Oh, wow.
It's a pretty large bell.
How is he dragging it?
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Nepezi.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Hold on, let me check my character notes.
I worked real hard to get a rough guesstimate of that lady's age.
I could tell. Shit, I didn't put my age in here. I put whole fucking paragraphs of other shit. I'm gonna throw out there 23. That sounds right.
Okay, so she started officiating marriages when she was 19, and it's been over a decade, so she's, at least in her 30s.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Yeah, so either she's one of the first ones your mom got around with, or not your sister.
Very much doubt.
Yeah.
To be fair, you're
a side thing. Fun facts. Bronson's name isn't Bronson, apparently.
What?
According to me, from about how long have we been playing? 4 years ago. According to me,
4 or 5.
from 4 years ago, his name is Bronson.
Oh,
What? It's Bronson.
maybe it's just pronounced differently and Fires in
It's
Aussie
just your
tongue.
accent.
Yeah.
It's just the Pezzy accent.
Oh, that's,
Yep, the
that's
Pezzy
embarrassing.
accent. Oh my god! Wow.
Bronson.
I just left the entire.
You had
thing
your
before I
own
realised.
character wrong.
Hey, frog guy, take us to your leader.
The frog guy goes, "Oh yes, of course. I should probably show you to Nepezzi's new home."
I thought you were gonna say new hoe.
And he begins to lead you out.
What's horror movie-ish?
Woo!
Ooh, suckling pig.
Oh yeah. As you leave the room, the water genasi says, "Feel free to take any of the food that you see that you think is appealing.
Let me go back up.
Yeah.
Let me go back up.
Get some food.
Yeah, I'm gonna just see what they got.
I'm trying to get you guys to a natural stopping point.
See. Got pig. I'm gonna just throw the whole pig over my shoulder and carry it.
Okay, cool. God,
Okay.
let's see your husband, Nepezi.
I don't
I hope
want
he's
to.
loaded.
Yeah, he is a prince. I'm half
I
wondering
hope
if
I didn't
maybe.
sign a prenup.
Probably.
Yeah, hopefully not.
You might get half
But
his
I'm-
kingdom.
I want
half-
alimony if we get divorced.
I'm half wondering if maybe he wasn't cursed to be a frog person, and he thought marrying and kissing a prince would break that.
But how would he know that?
Well, I mean, fairy tales.
And I'm technically not even a prince.
And he might know, because this is the Temple of the Eternal Flame. Maybe they have some literature on you.
Cool. Shall we load up the?
But I wasn't that important, and I wasn't around 60 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
No, but it could be recent literature.
Maybe.
A part of the literature that made them change their doctrine.
Okay, that's probably not something that happened.
No, that's older literature. Plus, I mean, if your mom was around,
Wow, we're getting a lot of background noise.
yeah.
Okay.
But,
Yeah,
Plus-
whoever the fuck that is.
yeah.
Hold on.
Plus,
Oh, come on.
if your mom really, if to whatever chance that could be your sister, if your mom really was around, she would have known about you being in the fire plane. Maybe he heard from her.
Ah! Stepped on me.
I mean,
Look where you're going.
I don't know anything about my mom. I don't even know what she looks like. The most I can get from my dad is that stop talking to me about that 2-bit whore. Go back to your room. That's
Aw.
about
So
it.
she did get around.
Maybe.
To the frog village! I mean, I guess...
Can I see if I'm
She
into
might
this
be
frog
very
person?
Yeah, sure, you can see if you're into the frog person.
13, kinda.
Yeah, kinda. You've seen more attractive people.
Yeah, he's not really showing a lot of
Too
teeth.
bad.
Yeah.
I don't think frogs
He's
have
got a
teeth.
little bit too much flesh for you. Maybe if you were a skeleton
Yeah.
frog, you'd be into it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a bird person, so it's probably just like more of a prey thing than an actual.
Hmm.
Yeah, honestly. That's probably it.
Right. So let's go to the place.